Well, the Edmonton Oilers rookies begin their Young Stars Classic weekend with a 3-2 victory over Winnipeg. It was Kielb, Kesselring, and of course the captain, James Hamblin, scoring for Edmonton, as I'm pleased to welcome in 6:30 Chad's Cam Moon. And Cam, there was a lot of outstanding performances on the team wearing white, that of course being the Oilers. And let's begin on the back end, and Philip Broberg making a huge impact on the top pairing with Max Wanner.
Well, we expected Philip Broberg to be one of the better players for the Edmonton Oilers, and certainly tonight he absolutely was. He played a poised game. There was something about just that experience, that savvy of Philip Broberg's game that was very obvious, I thought. And because he was playing with that experience and that calmness in his game, he was paired up with Max Wanner, who's a 19-year-old, plays with the Moose Jaw Warriors in the WHL, and he's playing in one of his first type of situations at the pro level, in a rookie game, and he made it easy for him. And I just thought Philip Broberg was solid throughout, whether it was moving the puck out of the Edmonton zone, whether it was setting up plays within the opposition zone, you name it, winning battles along the boards, all those sorts of things. Philip Broberg showed that. And with the experience he gained last year, 23 games with the Edmonton Oilers, the rest with the Bakersfield Condors, and you could just see it, that he has made that next step. And I know we had talked with him earlier that he'd put on some muscle over the course of the summer. I thought that was obvious in his game tonight too. So a lot of things for him that are trending in the right direction.
Yeah, step in the right direction for him as he vies for an NHL roster spot come main camp. All right, we talked about the top pairing in Broberg and Wanner. How about the top line tonight? Simply sensational. Listen, we don't have access to all the stats here during this rookie tournament, but if they were tracking Corsi 4, that would be heavily skewed in their favor. Of course, I'm talking about Hamblin, Holloway, and Bourgault. They were sensational tonight.
I thought they were throughout the game. Just great pressure within the Jet zone. I know Xavier Bourgault in the first period had a look in the slot where he batted one out of the air, and if not for a really good save, probably could have had a goal. On the game winner that ultimately went to Hamblin, it started off with a play by Bourgault that created the turnover. Holloway had touched it, goes over to Hamblin, he puts it in. But that relentless forecheck and Xavier Bourgault getting in there is the one that created that turnover, created that opportunity. These players, you could tell that they're at a high level. We expected them to be good. They absolutely were good in this game, and that's great to see. And a guy like Dylan Holloway, who's last year coming back after that surgery, and then playing in the American League, getting one game in the NHL. Good to see him making those steps because he's also going in the right direction.
One thing that Dylan Holloway talked about with our co-worker, Bob Stauffer on Oilers Now, is that he needs to kind of embrace that physicality a little bit more when it comes to the pro level. And we saw a glimpse of that in the opening couple of shifts in the first period. He set the tone physically, and the boys rallied behind him.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure what to expect out of the gate as far as physicality, but Dylan Holloway was in there throwing the body around, and that got the attention of, you could tell the bench loved it, and I'm sure it got the attention of the Winnipeg Jets too. So, because he's a year older, a year wiser, and has had a summer of training under his belt, gets in there and throws the body around, gets himself and his teammates into the game. That's great to see.
Well, both Broberg and Holloway, as mentioned, looking physically mature out there, both looked very noticeable in their 3-2 victory to open the weekend. Their weekend continues with a rookie battle of Alberta against the Flames rookies. That goes down here in Penticton with an 8:30 Mountain puck drop. Cam, thanks for this.
All right, thank you.